So I've just been asked the question, how often should one actually get club fitted? Now, interestingly enough, 30 years ago when I used to do a lot of club fitting, the first company that ever actually came up with custom fitted golf clubs and the entire process was a company called Henry-Griffitts. Now that company still exists. Everyone else basically copied from them. Now, I worked for that company, and I was down at a place called Berwick in Victoria at the time, and Henry-Griffitts had been around for 15 years, and there was one particular golfer who was sent to me to get refitted. Sorry, I'll give it to you again. To get fitted. Now, I thought it was his first club fit, and when he arrived, I unzipped the head cover of his golf bag to find that he already had a set of Henry-Griffitts. So you can imagine my surprise when I've been asked to fit this gentleman. And what happened was, or what transpired was, that I discovered that he had been the very first player to be custom fitted for golf clubs in Australia by the manager of Henry-Griffitts at the time in Australia. His name was Barry Miles. Now we're talking 15 years later. He's now approached Barry Miles and Henry-Griffitts in a new unit of time and said, I need to get club fit again. I've been playing all these years for 15 years. There must be a lot of changes. Well, I didn't know what the changes were. I didn't know what the specifications were in those clubs, but I went through the normal process of how I would do a club fitting session with a golfer. It took us about an hour and 15 minutes, and there was about 14 different specifications that needed to be found out and discovered, which I got. And back then we had fax machines. So I faxed through the sheet of all the specifications, and about an hour later, Barry Miles called me up excitedly to say, you've done it. You've nailed every single one of them that 15 years ago were discovered. So that proved to me in a 15-year gap that if it's done right, then it will stay that way for a very long time. Now, the question being, how often does it need to be done? Well, I actually think that an important piece of information to know is that to be fitted really well, a golfer needs to be able to hit a golf ball and get through to a balanced finish position. If you can get through and finish your golf shot and still remain in balance, we can fit you. And I think as that may change in the very later years, possibly then it needs to probably be redone, because you're not hitting the ball anywhere near as hard as you used to. So hopefully that helps answer the question.